Crazy Cooter coming at you. Again, we're riding through Gary, Indiana. I did the Knights of Columbus building. A video on that. I've done a video on the City Methodist Church for you guys. The Palace Theater. And I'm heading somewhere else now. It's right by here. It's the Gary Screw and Bolt Company. I'll give you some little bit more information that I've got for you guys here. Once we get there, we're riding down US Highway 12 and 20 because they merge here just a little ways down that way. But we're going to take a right under this bridge. The road we're looking for is Alabama. So we're turning down here. And go up here. I don't know. Looks like they got a crane up in here. But it's an old abandoned factory. I want to get this on video before they tear it down. I don't know how far we're up in here we're going to get. I think that's about it. Right up to here. As you can see, looks like they're getting ready to tear it down. So we ain't going to get too much closer to it. So this is about it. You can see an old like train track trestle here. So this was the at one time kickstand of the Gary Bolt and Screw Company. It was found. Hang on. I got paper. Instead of trying to remember it all the time, I should have put it in the phone like I did the rest of them. Which one was it? Which one is it? Okay, that's for the Palace. We done that one. So once I get home, I do my markings on which ones I've gotten done, like I usually do. Okay. So the Gary Screw and Bolt Company was founded in 1911 by a group of Pittsburgh Screw and Bolt Company executives. The Gary Screw and Bolt Company was well known for employment around Gary at its time. They began production around 1912. Its biggest client at that time was during World War II, making the screws and bolts for everything. It was modernized in the 50s after a big fire that swept through it. And all that stuff. It got bought out by another company later on in its life. I forget the name of that company. But the factory closed down in 1986 due to that company filing bankruptcy, and it's pretty much been sitting here abandoned ever since. I don't know what every building is here. I know at one time some people had bought it because they were planning on using it. I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't think anything ever really did. But, yeah, you see there's a building over here. That's an abandoned building over there. All that over there. All that over there. So, like I said, I don't know if they're going to be tearing this down anytime soon, but they got equipment parked over here. So, like I said, we're at Alabama and 20. And there's a road right over there, but you see they got that blocked off. You can see the old train trestle bridge over here. So, there ain't a whole lot to be said about that building. If you're inclined to find out more, look up the Gary Screw and Bolt Company. You might find some info. That's how I got the info that I got. Stuff like that. If anybody, like I said, if you're inclined to do that, and if you're inclined to go into the building and search it as it's in an abandoned state, feel free. I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't want to get in trouble because of doing that, especially making these videos. So I really would, get in trouble for that. There's a guy that around here that does that kind of stuff, and I'll let him do that. I'll just tell a little bit of the history if I can find history on such places. So I think I was going to do it for this one. Until I talk to y'all on the next one, this is Crazy Cooter Scooter over and out.